Our next performer has stepped up time and time again and really connected to her authentic self and really owned who she is. And I'm so excited. I'm so proud of her. And so, welcome to the stage. Let's put our hands together for Yumi. Woo!
Okay, I need to calm down, so everyone follow me. Breathe in, breathe out. And this one's just for me. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, thank you, Ellen. Thanks very much. This is so weird, I can't really see anyone. Anyways, lovely to have you guys. Thanks for coming out tonight. And thank you to my lovely classmates and Lizzie and Ellen. This has just been such a great experience. So as you all know, we are graduates of Lizzie's stand-up comedy class. And for one of our classes, she kind of suggested that we write jokes about our appearance. So I was just like, maybe I'll just Google it. So I Googled Asian women stereotypes. Just a second here. Okay, in a study done by the American Psychological Association, several Asian women were asked to describe their experiences with discrimination. There were 3 types of discrimination. 1, being considered smart. Isn't that just the truth? Everybody knows the smartest species in the world are elephants, dolphins, and the Japanese. And think about the Japanese that eat dolphins. Another level of smart. You could say another echelon of smart. Who's smart here? Somebody ate dolphins for breakfast. Okay, number 2, that all Asians look alike. What? You all look alike. Number 3, that Asians are bad drivers. Yeah, I guess that one's true. I got into 3 accidents, and 2 of them were my fault. I agree, I'm a shitty driver, but you know, I've been feeling a bit embarrassed about my driving behavior, but I know that this space is a very safe space, so I wanted to talk about something a little bit more important. I've been feeling very guilty. Very guilty. I've been lustfully looking at others, and sometimes getting carried away with it. I know I shouldn't do it, right? But I keep doing it over and over and over again just to get, that fix, just to get that validation hit. And it just feels so awful. And I go, it's time to get serious about it. So people in Elk Hall, people of White Rock here tonight, I am going to admit that I have a problem. I am cheating on my 2023 planner. I'm sorry, planner. I've had you for 2 months now, but I keep going to London Drugs and looking at better looking planners. I've looked at them all. I've brought 2 home with me. I'm so sorry. Yeah. This is kind of strange. How do I bring it back up? Okay, there you go. Sarah, not enough practice with the mic. Yeah, so as you can tell, I like to act. I like to write. I like to sing, paint, draw. I like to do all these kinds of expressive, artistic things. And I would say I don't really identify with my Japanese side or culture. I do think it's a little bit emotionally repressed. And another reason I don't really associate with my Japanese side is that I was born here. So I'm Canadian born. And then second, the more and more I do this kind of recovery work, hilarity and whatever, a lot of different things, I walk into my authentic self, my freely expressing self. The only time, though, where my Japanese side shows up is at work. So at work, I love it, actually. I put the music on. I really enjoy myself. I'm listening to my favorite tunes, hanging out with my coworkers, and I'm in flow, I'm doing my favorite tasks. Then my boss shows up, and then I turn into this hyper-efficient Japanese robot. He asked me, could you do Project BLB first? And I go, hi, yes, sir. I will do that, sir. Wakarimashita. Hey, yes. So shimasu. Yes. This I will do first. Yes, I will do that first. Yes. Now, it sucks because it's so jarring on my body. And like he walks away, and I'm kind of back to my jellyfish kind of self, like just doing whatever I like to do. And then he comes back, and I'm like, and then he goes away, and then he comes back, and then he comes back again, and then he comes back and forth. Then eventually, the Japanese robot meets the determined Japanese samurai. Harakiri shimasu ka? Hi, harakiri shimasu. Yeah, that was a suicide joke. So my dad was Japanese, but my mom's Korean. And does anyone know, and is anyone Korean in the house? Yep, that's White Rock. Yeah, White Rock. Okay, does anyone know anyone Korean? Woo! Awesome. Okay, so you'll know that Korean parents are kind of funny. They really prioritize, they're very competitive, one, and they really prioritize academic achievement. So I grew up with my mom comparing me with relatives for mine and their academic achievement. I really think my mom wanted me to be as smart as my cousin. So I ate her. It worked with the dolphins. Mom, joke's on you. But actually, in reality, yes, it was quite a harsh upbringing. Like, there's one time in college, I knew I wasn't getting the letter grades. I wasn't getting the A's. I wasn't even really getting the B's. And, my mom talked to me, and she knew that I wasn't making the cut. And she said, Yumi, I know you cannot be a doctor, but why don't you try becoming a dentist instead? Are you fucking kidding me, Mom? Do you know how hard it is to be a dentist? Do you know how hard it is to be alive? So anyways, that discussion didn't really go too well, but she left, and I went into my bedroom. Here. Okay, yeah, so I went into my bedroom, and then I looked at my mirror, and I was like, okay, I need to have a heart-to-heart with myself. And I was like, Yumi, maybe you can never be a doctor. Maybe you can never be a dentist. But you know what? And maybe your mom can never really accept you for who you are. But you know what, Yumi? I accept you for who you are. Then there was a question that popped in. And I was like, well, then what am I? And then the answer came from deep within my brassiere. I am a comedian. Look, Mom, I got A's now.